like the number of breweries in Bangalore is immensely high if you compare with any of a Bombay or a Delhi or something. I mean, there is obviously social and locals, and
those are more franchisees, right?
Yeah. But
Chains.
Yeah, but this concept of self-brewed beer, and then again in the morning you're having a nice avocado toast in a nice cafe. So these are very like polar aparts, but there are so many, like this in Bangalore.
But there's this one common thing in both the brewery and the cafe, is there's some group of people with their laptops on trying to start a startup.
No, I'm not sure if they're trying to start a startup or not, but they're always invested in work.
Yes.
So, yeah.
But it's amazing, Mane. Even the breweries have very, very textured beer, right? Which is very different from any of your canned or bottled beers.
Yeah, because like that's the entire thing.
That's the whole point. Like the mango beer and the one that we had at that brewery that day.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's amazing. At the same time, there are so many cafes which is small, right? It's not like a huge.
Yeah.
But even there's good enough footfall.
Yeah.
People will search it and go if they want to explore a new place. Last time I was here, it was a mom and pop's kind of a place. We went for Sunday lunch, Sunday brunch.
Yeah.
And people were sitting on the street basically and eating from there, because it's such a small outlet. There's not enough seating for everyone.
It's not an outlet. There's a kitchen and they're just serving you food.
Correct.
Now the thing is, I mean, to contrary to how it's being perceived as a store, their food is one of the premium bakery foods, right? This time when you had that bread that we ordered, that is their bread. And it's one of the, on the top shelf kind of a product. So that's what I'm trying to say. The cafes and the brewery culture that's there in Bangalore, it is insane, because first of all, I feel people here are very early adopters. They'll see one new thing and
they want to do a lot of new things.
Yeah. They'll just end up going there. So,
and others like me who travel also want to do new things.
Correct. So that entire effort that any new place, when they start, that they put in, you need to do a lot of marketing, and then you need to break a loyalty of, existing customer and bring them there. That effort is a little lower in Bangalore in comparison to, I think, the legacy cities.
This time I went to a cocktail bar.
Yeah.
So they are also changing. Previously it used to be like a pub, a lounge, a cafe, and we are done. A restaurant, fine dining, right? But now there are cocktail bars and karaoke places and pubs, and then there are breweries, and so this entire shift in what a place is basically
what is
the backbone? Yes,
how you have boxed that
is so interesting, because the place we went to last time, cocktail bar, the theme was on the 7 sins of Christianity.
Okay. Yes, I'm aware of it.
And every cocktail is named after that. There is a place for every mood, basically.
Yeah, that is there for sure. And also when you say mood, right? I told you about this cafe in HSR, right? Where you have conference rooms set up in cafe. I mean, the first time I've gone there, it blew my mind. I'm like, why would you make it so corporate? But then I realized, for the fact that, say, there would be so many folks who would not have the capacity to really rent even a co-working space. For them, when they're working in isolation, they're working on your coffee table. But if they need to have some conversation, then you need a little bit of an isolation, right?
Even when you're having a meeting, it's very difficult to have a meeting in a cafe, which is like overcrowded, right? Too many people, orders being taken, given. You cannot really have an active meeting.
Right.
One of those silent meetings, which I'm not aware of, you can have. But actual meetings where you're talking, you would need a space. So that's very good thinking, I would say.
Yeah. And also, this also comes from that thing that I have not come across even one place, I mean, apart from places like Hole in the Wall or something, where there are waitings that are there. So after you're done with your food, you need to really leave the place. But nobody walks up to tell you that. But still, in all these cafes and breweries or whatsoever, maybe the area is so big, or the number of establishments are so many, that nobody would really come and bother you. Oh, you had just one coffee and you're sitting for 3 hours, you now need to leave. It's not like that.
I think that's a very Starbucks culture.
Yeah. That's a very
Starbucks culture. And why it is possible to be adopted in a city like Bangalore is because it is so many of them.
Yeah.
There are so many cafes. That day we were walking back and we went into some coffee mechanics.
Yeah.
And we had amazing food and amazing coffee, but it's such a small place.
Very
At
small
least that outlet was very small.
Yeah.
But you have so many of these that you really can't, it's not really a place problem anymore.
Yeah,
You have enough to have everyone.
The best thing is that you are just coming back and then you are just entering, maybe you're in your night suit and still you want to grab a cup of coffee, and it's that they'll welcome you with the same warmth like somebody who is very decked up for office or something like that.
So I think the judgment quotient or the judgment
Very
level
low,
is
very
very low.
low. Yeah.
And also some startup or some company catering to the niche that you are or you want.
Yeah.
For example, the nose pin.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like I wanted a particular rose nose pin and I've been searching for it for a while. But as usual, I came and told her and she had to solve the problem. So she took me to a boutique piercing place and we bought, I bought so much stuff from there for my ear piercings, and I know their names also now, thanks to you. But
Yeah. We should be well aware of anything that we start indulging in.
so I'm the one who gets a piercing and doesn't give a damn about the name. And she's the one who has to know the name, the gotra of the piercing, and then she'll go and get a piercing done. Then she will go to some foreign return piercer.
No, let's just put it in this way. I like to do a little bit of research.
Yeah,
Right.
and I'm the let's jump first.
Yeah. So it's yin and yang. Kind of thing,
Yes.
right? But yeah, I feel that, see, whether it is piercing or anything.
No, that's your nature.
Yeah,
But I'm just
it
saying.
is very.
So what I was trying to say is that there is a particular place or particular store which caters to the kind of quirky, kinky stuff that I like. And they're getting piercings done there, right at the store.
Yeah.
So anything you want, Bangalore is a place where they have some service or some store which caters to that need, which
Yeah.
is
No,
amazing.
I think the store thing you might also get in Bombay, because that's for
Not
sure.
really. I don't think I would get that kind of footfall. There are like 30-40 people. There's a nose piercing happening. There's a ear piercing happening there at that moment,
Yeah.
and people are
No,
buying.
It is because of the crowd, right? I mean, the crowd here, if you see the average age of the crowd, Bangalore is one of the lower age
Younger,
brackets,
yeah.
right? Yeah. So say like for Bombay you have younger, but you also have a very matured crowd that's there.
Correct.
Because of the kind of profession that's there. But in Bangalore, because most people want to start their professional journey, whoever wants to really pursue anything in corporate segment, they feel that because it's a hub of IT and all that, so the average age comes down. So all these instant things, all these, where the crowd really goes, you get a lot of footfall there. Yeah.
So we entered the place and there were already 30-40 people
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Which is,
I mean, in my life, I had never thought that I'll go to a piercing store which is nothing to do with real gold, diamond, jewelry whatsoever. Titanium stuff they are selling, also random thing they are selling, and I will be waiting there. Like there's a waiting.
yeah. But their collection is
Yeah.
damn good. Damn good. Collection is damn good.
Yeah. It's very nice.
Should we do like an influencer thing for them?
Will they hire us? Do we have enough people?
No, I think it could be like customer good feedback and just give it in scroll or something.